I mean, I'd still shoot a film with my friends because my brother won't be there and they think I'm good, so I can show off a little bit as if I know something. And I also know for a fact that if I tell them random bullshit and make it sound right, they'll be like, okay, yeah, this guy knows shit.
Exactly.
But if I do that with someone who actually knows filmmaking, they're going to call me out and get me fired. So
Yeah.
maybe that was the reason I stopped filmmaking. But it seemed like a Herculean task to get to a level where you can actually direct proper films. Like we're from India, okay? Bollywood has a reputation for being shit.
Dude, they just mass produce trash, basically. I'll say it
Yeah.
out publicly.
I
I
don't
don't
even
care.
know how they got the job, man. Like, what the hell? I'm sitting here. I spent so much time figuring out whatever I could about camera angles and the way to move the camera and editing and VFX
Yeah.
and tracking and 3D and 2D and every D. And in the end, I look at Bollywood and I don't even watch Bollywood movies. Just that I see some random thing which someone shows me, or I see something on the TV when my family is watching it. I'm like, how did they even get the job? How is this acceptable?
Oh, yeah, dude. I have no idea. Oh,
See, this is the thing which I know happens to you as well. Because you know what quality is like, you don't settle for anything lesser.
yeah.
So you know how good Miyazaki is, and you hated Miyazaki's son's movie.
Yeah, well, it was just different, I would say. Yeah. It was in Miyazaki.
Yeah, and you said the quality was not as
Yeah,
good.
it was pretty visible. Yeah.
Yeah, so for me that's negative as well, because you know that someone has reached a height and you just can't accept something that's worse. You hate it so much because it's not of the same quality, so you want to do better work because of it. You're like, I don't want to be that low quality. I want to reach as high as possible. And everyone else is like, I'm okay with any level I reach as long as I can do it properly according to my best of my wishes. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to sound like a mean little bitch right now. That's not how I usually think. I would just like to
No,
say.
I think to say it in like a better way, like a more understanding way,
Yes,
I guess,
please.
is I think you have a point there, but like, so trying to achieve what you want to be and like achieving that quality isn't easy, right? It's very difficult because
Yeah, very difficult.
your eyes already know that quality, but you yourself can't achieve it. Like, because everything you do,
Yeah.
you'll be comparing yourself and you'll be like shitting on yourself majorly. And even the
And that
shit,
leads to mental health problems
yeah,
like we have
it
now,
does.
yes.
Because
Crippling self-loathing, yes.
everyone who's good is kind of fucked up in some way, mentally.
Exactly.
But wanting to improve also, like comparing yourself constantly and treating yourself like shit also kind of forces you to improve yourself because you're never happy with yourself. I think that's what we do all the time.
Yeah,
But
then that's why I'm saying we're terrible people to look at the positive side of
no, but
dreams.
also there are people who I haven't faced this yet. We probably will in the future. I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna like. But there are people who have tried this, who have been through so much, but they couldn't handle the mental stress, and they're just like, fuck it. I just want to be happy, and then that becomes their goal, just to be happy and live and not deal with this shit all the time. And that's why it
I
relates to
mean,
what you're saying. Like, people
I think
just
that's
stay at that level.
everybody.
Yeah, that is most people. Yeah.
No, because see, okay, so irrespective of how much we think anyone can do anything and how we can do whatever we think of achieving and all that, there are certain things like timings, like situations, like luck, like skill level, innate skill. I'm not talking about learned skill. I'm talking about
Yeah.
your innate aptitude to do things. All that is going to play a role in whether you can reach the pinnacle of whatever you're trying.